My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to the Bazaar. We're going to be playing Pygmalion and we are going to be bobbing people. I am going to get Bob and we will bob. Just in case you don't know what Bob is Beast of Burden, B-O-B. And it is wild in this patch. That said, while I'm waiting for Bob, a Regal Blade that I can sell weapons to give it 20 additional damage seems pretty good. Funnily enough, there are actually a huge amount of weapons in Curio. Like, we could go there and buy and sell enough weapons to actually justify skipping the...
You see landfill, I see buried treasure.
Skipping the opening, I said.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Admittedly, I was hoping for more than that. 5% additional crit chance? Yikes. I was hoping to see more low-cost weapons there, but we did not. 20 additional damage? Very nice. Oh, they lowered the poison that the Toxic Fang has, because now its poison is a percentage of its damage. That's a shame. Still, please, give me one of the fangs so I can sell it for additional damage on the Regal Blade.
I've come too far
Thank you.
to let you stop me.
Still lost crate there, and then hopefully the final shop is Isla. That's what I was gonna say.
I'll help you find who does.
I'm gonna buy cash register for econ reasons. I'm gonna buy and sell Autobattler for Regal Blade reasons. I don't think a 100 damage Regal Blade is enough. Every 6 seconds, deal 100 damage. There are definitely enemies that are better than that. A bouncy ball that hastes 2 targets. So I have to get 16 seconds in this fight to win? It was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I'm gonna roll here because all of these are really poor. I mean, weapon at 5%. I'll take weapons at 5% crit chance. I'm really not happy about it though. I just really want to have money on the other side of the day. I'm gonna take golden experience because as much as I do like you, Kev, I don't have the ability to spend money at you. Curio, welcome back. Do you want to fix the mistake you made earlier? That's the amount of weapons I was hoping to see before. That's it.
Now that's a bargain. Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
Shadowed Cloak, eh? I did think about what would happen if I saw Shadowed Cloak. This is funny. Bar of gold, sells for 5, costs 5. All right. Thanks. Clockwork blades for cooldown reduction. Admittedly, it would prevent me from being able to use Fort later on with the Regal Blade, but like that's very, very far in the future to be thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna go all in on Regal Blade right now. I'm gonna buy Proboscis, I'm gonna sell Proboscis, and then I'll buy the Shadowed Cloak to place next to the Regal Blade. So the Shadowed Cloak, when you use the item to the right of this, haste it for a second. If it's a weapon, it also gains 3 damage for the fight. We could fight the Covetous Thief to possibly get a upgrade for the Shadowed Cloak. I would beat the Rogue Scrapper, This is just enough damage on the Regal Blade that, like, now we actually do win it. Admittedly, I do really, really want as much money as I can get out of this fight. Like, it's really important. This is possibly the most aggressive, like, Regal Blade opener that I've had, but it's in a pretty good position. Give me Junkyard Club so I can sell it for both money and additional damage.
Not all
medkit.
are pacifist.
Leftmost healing item gets 20 additional healing. Yikes. I will be taking the Mountain Pass for a fight, because the amount of resources you can get from a fight are insane. Tempest Flame Dancer, why don't you give me one of those weapons, bad boy? Come on, rude boy, give it up.
I've brought shame to the Volcander Islands.
Sadly, it's a sharpening stone. It still is additional damage, but less damage than if I had a weapon. I'm going to take the bronze tier item because I do want to fill out my board, but also I do really care about weapons, and it could have been a weapon. It wasn't. Isla, you're selling weapons. Well.
Few warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might. Use it well. Make me proud.
I'm going to sell the brass knuckles and roll. Here's Bob. Hello, Bob. Bob. Every 10 seconds, deal 40 damage. When you buy another item, this gains that item's type. It has +1 multicast for each of its types. It starts with 3 types, so it's a 10-second, 40 damage, 3 multicast item. But it also picks up additional types, and there's a lot of types in the game right now. I mean, I will be selling dog. I think it's... I'll sell the medkit as well. I like that Silk Scarf is here to give us a little shielding, but I don't think I need that. Bob.
And when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
You have 4 multicast? Eh? When you buy another item, this gains that item's types. It has +1 multicast for each of its types. Why have you got 4 right now? I mean, it's not showing all of its types up here. It can't. The tech isn't in for that yet. But it shouldn't have 4 types yet. Next to the Shadowed Cloak, it can get a bunch of haste. You know, just to keep the Regal Blade damage high, I'm actually going to sell out both of these. And then I will buy the Spiky Shield, and I will sell the Spiky Shield, and then I will buy the Lumbors, and I will sell the Lumbors. This is literally just to get the Regal Blade to try and carry me while I'm waiting for the Beast of Burden to get a bunch more types. It makes so much more difference for the Beast of Burden to be in that position rather than Regal Blade. Regal Blade literally just gets a second off of its cooldown for the Shadowed Cloak in the moment. Beast of Burden gets 4 seconds off its cooldown, as well as more damage scaling, like significant damage scaling, because it's actually multicasting. Yeah, big damage immediately is definitely the most threatening thing to me right now. If that was a silver tier cannon, I'd be pretty threatened.
Defeat does not defeat me.
All right, time to bob. I'm going to hit the lost crate for golden experience. I want to make sure that I have enough money to invest in Bob. Non-weapon items. Hello.
Reward the peaceful, punish the warful.
Okay. Unfortunately, shipment and rewards card don't have types. Cash register does, though. It's a tool.
Use that
That's an additional multicast for the Beast of Burden. Now you're a tool too. Fixer-Upper is a property. I would love to have that, because then the Beast of Burden gets property type as well. And property type is especially good because when something is a property, it also benefits from all of the skills that benefit properties. And there are very good skills that benefit properties. Oh, Dabbling Apprentice is actually really interesting at this point in time. So Eccentric Etherite does have more gold and more experience. But Dabbling Apprentice has potion type items, and that's another multicast for Beast of Burden, and it's not that easy to get access to potion type items. Just don't give me the Tzidian Dagger. That's the worst well, that and Panic are both pretty bad outcomes. Either of the potions are really good. Vial of Blood is actually good because that's also a loot type item, which Beast of Burden respects. Okay, Bottled Lightning. Sick. Upgrade a bronze tier item. I mean, Beast of Burden does get 6 haste whenever it attacks next to the Shadowed Cloak, so it already gets perma haste just from the Shadowed Cloak. So I think giving the additional damage to the Beast of Burden is going to be more impactful here. As it levels up, it just gets additional damage now. So 20 additional damage there. It's already up to doing 360 damage, and I invested in very little. This, I bought and sold every single weapon I could find for ages. Honestly, the longer my health bar is, the significantly better chance we have in every fight. Okay, I'm going to Prospero for economic items, specifically because he can sell ATM, and ATM is both a property and a tool type. I can buy and sell Hatchet. Boomerang, that's a toy type card. And I can sell another weapon in Bottled Lightning in order to get it. Another multicast for the Beast of Burden, and we'll get loot items whenever we beat a monster. Jewelry, unfortunately, doesn't have any types. So remaining types that I haven't yet got are aquatic, apparel, loot, there's like 4 more. Aquatic, apparel, loot, property, tech. Technically, you can get core if you get a combat core through the docks event, but that's so unlikely.
My people believe in peace. Boring!
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with no
Uh-huh. Again, big immediate damage is definitely the way to kill me. If you can kill me before I get to the 10-second cooldown, you win the fight.
You fall like a
Yeah.
boulder. I flow like the wind.
That's exactly how you would do it. Food. You can also get food, which Curio sells food. Curio has so many types for us. As much as I want to go to the economic seminar, and I love the economic seminar, Curio has so many types. Yeah, chocolate bar, that's a food type, so Beast of Burden immediately gains that. Exoskeleton, that's apparel.
Trash is tragedy.
So there's 2 more multicast in this store already. And then if I care about still upgrading the Regal Blade at all, I can buy and sell Clockwork and Runax. And I'll do that.
Warms my rusty circuits to see that find home. Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Only thing that makes sense is going for the food there. Boiler and Brawler, they didn't give it back to you. They didn't give you your wrench. I'm so sorry, buddy. That would have made you a much better target here. Seeing as I already have the potion type, though... honestly, lifesteal on Beast of Burden would be insane. I probably don't live 10 seconds into the fight against Flame Juggler, actually. With no shielding and no additional max HP at this point, I don't think I can actually fight them. Chomp. It wasn't done attacking, by the way. Oh, nice. I got a 2% cooldown reduction. Yeah, it wasn't done attacking. It had more multicasts left in it. 2 more, in fact. Argenta? Honestly, Argenta, I'm absolutely going to take the red envelope for additional money here.
But it's beautiful up there.
Middle. You sell medium items. ATM. Give me ATM.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
Bushel, Silk Scarf, and Lumballs, none of which are ATM. Hey, it's... Oh my god. Apropos chapeau. Every 6 seconds, your weapons gain 6 additional damage for the fight, your healing items gain 6 additional healing for the fight, your shield items gain 6 additional shield for the fight. If you have another tool, weapon, property, or apparel, this has +1 multicast for each. After I buy and sell this ATM, which I'm about to do...
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
Then, I mean, Beast of Burden got 2 from that, because ATM is property and tech.
If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
So the Apropos Chapeau has 5 multicast. Honestly, I think I need to remove the Regal Blade from this field, and it is huge damage. But with ATM, if I survive slightly longer, and the Apropos Chapeau will be buffing the shielding the ATM gives us, so it's actually pretty useful. If I survive longer, then suddenly the only item that matters on board at all is the Beast of Burden. I'm gonna go to the docks and I'm gonna work for a shield related item. Hopefully it's a 1-slot shield related item so I can put it on the field with the Apropos Chapeau. Dang. Toolbox. Your other tools have their cooldowns reduced by 10%. Well, see, that's actually a 10% cooldown reduction. It's actually something. The Beast of Burden. I might keep and upgrade the toolbox? That feels wrong in my mouth. It feels incorrect to say. But I think I might. All right, whose bob is bigger? Whose bob is faster? Your bob is bigger. Oh no. I mean, I've got some good scaling here, but... we both died on the same frame. What beats Bob? Bob. Bob does. Bob beats Bob. I mean, more max HP so that I survive longer. It is wild that Regal Blade is no longer an option here. It's truly absurd. That should tell you how powerful the Beast of Burden is. I don't want to sound like a broken record, so I'm not just going to bring attention to it constantly, but like, this is a problem. Okay, I recognize it's a problem. You recognize it's a problem. Let's just enjoy the problem and then it'll get patched out at some point, okay? Shield. I mean, Toss Helm technically is good here. It'll benefit from the apropos chapeau scaling, you see. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the best outcome here. Got to make sure that I'm fielding the boomerang in this fight as well. Apropos chapeau being like a Ganjo that doesn't care about adjacency and does a bunch of multicasts is wild. Oh boy, it's wild. Doggy! Silver loot item for the possibility of getting cooldown reduction is largely going to be correct. I mean, 10% crit chance is not bad at all either. I'm going to go to Quixel. I'm just looking for ways to survive until the Beast of Burden goes off. I'm looking for items that aren't as slow as the Beast of Burden.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
I'll upgrade this just because I don't know if the loot is related to the level of the banjo of the boomerang. And if it is, it's important to... Oh, bootstraps are back in the game. Every 50 gold you spend, upgrade an item of lower tier. Yeah. This is about the right time to take that.
I guess I made a sale.
I'll take a business card as well. All right, so they've got their Bob on the field. I've got my Bob on the field. Whose Bob's the better Bob?
My people believe
I bet mine is.
boring. My dreams are too big for you to steal.
Yeah, we got one more multicast. Woo! I mean, they have the chapeau as well. They've also got Pig's Gym to give it additional damage. Damn, they had 21 health at the end, unfortunately. I did not leave enough space for the cash register to fully pay out there, unfortunately. Oops. I do literally just need to survive my enemy's bob so that I can bob them back. Upgrade a silver or lower tier item. The thing is, upgrading bootstraps so that it can upgrade more items is really good. Because I really want Toolbox and Beast of Burden. I want a lot of them upgraded, and bootstraps will upgrade a lot of items over time. That said, it'll also take it a while to do that. And I really want to start winning right now, and I'm not. Getting my Bob to go off, like, faster than that. I'm going to look at what Toolbox scales with, or scales to. 15% cooldown reduction. Dang, if it was 20%, I'd do it. But I don't think it's the right choice right now. I think it is bootstraps. Eventually, this does want to go on board. Eventually, just not yet. See, the thing is, annoyingly, I really want to buy the fixer-upper because I can spend 12 gold on fixer-upper and then I can get 12 gold back at the end of the day. So it's good for charging up the bootstraps. Do we get long enough in the fight to actually fight the Infernal? Infernal has 2,000 health. I'd have to get to 15 seconds in the fight. Which means that's about when their Infernal Greatsword goes off for the second time. If I wanted to, I could put the fixer-upper on field to try and give myself some additional shielding to help hold down the fort. Unfortunately, I would not have the boomerang on field then. Oh god, there is something very funny if we go to the foreman and get the crane. Crane gets 30% additional damage for each time a large item is used next to it, and 20% additional from each medium item being used next to it. We have Apropos Chapeau, a medium item with 5 multicast, and we have Beast of Burden, a large item with 11 multicast.
It's 5 o'clock nowhere, friend. The hustle never sleeps.
Get him.
I will rule
I believe.
the ashes.
Damn it!
Only a fool rejects.
I thought we could get him.
Small items, small people. I love them all.
Boots. I spent 14. Got it.
And this is why I need to get rich.
It's not really my size, but I guess I'll take it.
I'll take an ATM. We're now 8 gold away from the bootstraps upgrading an item for us. I've got to make sure I only have items that I want to get upgraded by the time we trigger that. And I'm going to take this opportunity to get 2 additional income. Yeah, huh? Whose bob is bigger?
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians. You do see these tusks, right?
Oh! No bob? For real? I mean, they're using weights. When they overheal, they charge it a second, and they've got a lot of multicasting on healing items because of the luxury tent. Unfortunately for them. Bob doesn't care. Bob will eat you.
Well, I guess motivation.
Yum, yum, yum.
is everything.
It's not beyond my recognition at this point, by the way, that we've lost every fight to a Bob, and we've won every fight against not Bob. Including a fight with Bob, to be fair. A serious portal. Show me an event. Enchanted items. Those are very expensive.
I have seen realms you cannot comprehend. But this place is nice.
Shiny tea set. What? Every 6 seconds, heal equal to 5% of your max health and then gain 5 max health? Yeah, even with multicast, that's complete garbage. What the hell? Deadly hatchet, weapon and a tool, heavy dust. Yikes. Yikes, gamers. Those are all really bad. I don't want any of them. Bye-bye.
Well, mortal, I kind of like you.
I'm headed to the mountain pass and looking for a fight. Alright, Burninator bot. You have no types that I don't already have access to. Unfortunately, you did slow the most impactful item on the field to slow twice in a row. Which is pretty bad for us. Thankfully, the item is good enough that it doesn't matter what you did. Gold tier skills, please, Orlan.
I help you discover for yourself.
I'd still be 2 below the limit. First 4 times you shield each fight, charge an item. I'm not really going to be shielding a huge amount. I don't really care about that much. I'm going to re-roll. That's pretty big. First 4 times use your slowest weapon each fight. Freeze an item of equal or smaller size. That will be any.
But not all power has wisdom.
Okay, so Bootstraps is really primed and ready to go. I've got to make sure that I don't spend any money. Chilliam Charles. I mean, Thug for doubling the damage of the Beast of Burden with spices is pretty funny. But if I face Chilliam, then I can get my level 9 level up before we get to the next day. Stop freezing my hat! Okay, go back to freezing the hat instead. Jump. Yummy. Take and sell the property. I'm going to go to JJ, and now I'll make sure that I don't have any items I don't want upgraded. I mean, realistically, I don't need to get rid of the fixer-upper. It can't be upgraded by Bootstraps because it's too low level. Ideally, I guess I care about Toolbox getting the upgrade. 15% cooldown reduction on Beast of Burden is admittedly pretty good. It was Toolbox. Oh, yo-yo. I mean, admittedly, Yo-Yo's actually pretty good here. It gets a lot of damage from the Apropos Chapeau, and it'll be attacking a lot because it's next to the Beast of Bird on. The Beast of Bird up. Here's an opportunity for me to just spend money as well. To get closer to my next upgrade for Bootstraps. I don't think I'm going to be lacking opportunities to spend money. Oh, hello, Surf and Safari.
And we'll get you out alive.
First time you fall below half health each fight. Hey, that's hard shell. Counter-Strike, there we go. The first 5 times your enemy uses a weapon, charge 2 items 1 sec. Holy. Arms race. Your items have 2% crit chance for each weapon you have. Well, which of these is worth 20? Oh my god.
See how
Yeah, if you use weapons, I'll hit you in the face with Bob, so don't. Give me some silver tier loot. I care about cooldown reduction too heavily to consider any other option, and I'll take the damage instead, though. Fixer-upper upgrades after this day, so we invested, what, 12 into it? And we'll be selling it for 24? Pretty good, pretty good. Hello? Lovely to see you, pig. How big is your bob today?
Noticed I'm huge? I should warn you.
No bob strats? I don't understand you. Like, yes, that's a lot of shielding and a lot of healing you're capable of doing there. Yes, you are using the new weights, which has more scaling, although a higher cooldown, and it charges for less when you overheal.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
But Bob, though. All right, Fixer-upper just upgraded in the backpack. It's time to sell it.
Oh my god. Oh!
Wait, first time you use a large item each fight, adjacent items get additional criticals? No. Shield bash. The first 4 times your enemy uses a non-weapon item each fight, charge a weapon 1 second. Honestly, Yo-Yo needs to leave the field, literally just so that I can guarantee that that charges the Beast of Burden. Honestly, Yo-Yo probably never goes back on the field at that point as well. So I'm going to sell Yo-Yo. Unfortunately, when I buy gumballs, Bootstrap can just upgrade one of the gumballs, which is exactly the worst available outcome. So I'm going to go to Andy instead. Yeah. In order to guarantee that I get an upgrade on one of my items, I'm intentionally going to shop poorly here. I want marbles. I can't get it, though, because I'm going to buy the laser security system. Now the bootstraps is 2 away from upgrading an item. I'll sell the laser security system, and then I'm going to roll.
Moving up in the world.
The apropos chapeau. Stopwatch. Freeze both players' items for 2 seconds. I don't think I want that. Admittedly, it is a tool, so it'll get its cooldown reduced by the toolbox. I don't think it's actually a benefit for us to run that. Wandering Shoal is a real godsend here, because Wandering Shoal, every single item he has, not every item, sorry, Amber. Every item except for Amber is aquatic, and I do not have aquatic yet on my Beast of Burden.
You seem like a nice person.
Pufferfish gave aquatic. Thank you kindly. I'm going to get my level up in my enchant here as well. No, I'm going to get the HP. I tried to resist it, but I want it too damn bad. Okay. I mean, realistically, this is probably just Beast of Burden healing. Although... if I gave it to Bootstraps, everything that Bootstraps upgrades would get the healing. Restorative heal. but I think it's more important that the Beast of Burden just has it. Oh. The artist is here to randomly enchant an item. I could drop that on... I mean, I don't think Toolbox gets any interesting interaction with that. No, it doesn't. I guess I could drop that on the bootstraps and see what the bootstraps are going to be enchanting my things with.
Your things are so dull. Let me brighten them.
Poison. Enchant it with toxic if available. Pufferfish sees a lot of haste triggers from restorative beast. I don't think that is anything, by the by, but like could be a fun meme. Seasoned trouble.
My people.
Did you get a bob? Did you get a bob from an event or something?
I may be young for
Oh, that's a diamond tier large item. That's uh-oh. That has lifesteal. Thankfully we froze it, but I use a lot of items, so it's gonna respond and lifesteal a lot. And it's doing burn as well. Oh, we just got there.
another round.
All right, it's time to spend a bunch of items. Spend a bunch of money. A bunch of money is what I mean. Gumble machines. Additional damage, additional crit. Like, these things do matter. But I really want to fill out the last slot on board at some point.
Your aura guided me to what you needed.
Admittedly, piggy bank is not the way that I want to do it, but I am still pretty happy to have it. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was looking for. Model ship. Adjacent toys have +1 multicast, and it's an aquatic vehicle and a toy, which would be really good types for Beast of Burden if I didn't already have each of those types. Realistically, it's just additional shielding for us at the moment. And it's actually kind of slow. Oh, but it gets buffed by the apropos chapeau, but I have to take the toolbox off board, and the toolbox is the cooldown reduction for the Beast of Burden, and the Beast of Burden's the only thing that matters, so... I'm gonna buy it and walk away.
We could share this experience today.
I do think this is great. I do think having it on board, it's an additional multicast for the restorative, but like, it's 1.5 seconds off of the cooldown. It's too important, especially in the Bob mirror match. Upgrade an item, you say?
That does good work. We keep each other sharp.
I mean, bootstraps being able to get things to diamond tier is nice.
Now that's quality.
Unfortunately, it's going to give all of our items toxic, but fine. Absolutely bobbed him. Skills that are unique to Pygmalion. Well, guess what?
The people of Jabalia could learn much from this place. I know I have.
Your properties have additional crit chance. Beast of Burden's a property. Bootstraps aren't trying to upgrade anything yet. I can roll. That's unfortunate. That's not what I was looking for. 300 max health for each non-weapon item you have. I will take that.
Whole new curriculum out here.
I'll also hit up the eating contest. And, oh god. When I move to the next space, I'm actually going to get my upgrade because the piggy bank will try and do it. I'm going to proactively sell these to prevent the toxic bootstraps from immediately screwing with me here. I mean, given the opportunity, you definitely fight another monster. Bloodreef Captain. Oh, give me the wheel. If you have a vehicle or a large item, reduce this item's cooldown by 50%. That'd be a very easy item to replace the Shadowed Cloak with. I don't care about the damage scaling from the Shadowed Cloak. I just care about the haste. And if that haste is available for the first cast and doesn't need me to get 8.2 seconds into the fight, that's huge. Pesky Beat. For each adjacent friend or property, this gains 4 burn. Oh boy. This is absolutely going to be a Bob Gamer.
Too big for you to steal. I should warn you. I'm not like other.
Oh no! Reinforced steel! Whenever a non-weapon item is used, charge this 1 second. Whenever you use a property, your weapons gain plus 15 damage and your shield items gain plus 15 shield. That's also the Turbo Necronomicon, which means they specifically had to beat the Lich.
You've got potential.
Which they did.
I bet.
They've also got the balcony on the other side of the Beast of Burden. They're using a property with the keychain, which causes Beast of Burden to go off. That's a lot. That's a lot they have there. I'm really scared. I'm gonna go to JJ and roll, which will immediately get the level up from Toxic.
People first, profit 10.
Nice. 20% cooldown reduction? If I'm honest, I just want to buy and sell a bunch of stuff so the Toxic gets closer. This gives cooldown reduction to my tools no matter adjacency. Like, if I can get Balcony as well so that I can lower the cooldown even further on the Restorative Beast of Burden, we'll absolutely win.
Yeah, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refill.
I would never debase my wares by haggling. Ugh.
34. So that's 16 away from danger zone. That's unfortunate. I can't buy anything without risking that the item that I buy is the one that gets upgraded. Actually, I can buy a piggy bank. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, I can buy that for 16 and upgrade an item. because the piggy bank won't be the upgraded one. There we go. 20 additional damage on the Beast of Burden by default. Love it. Buy and sell the other two.
Diamonds come in small boxes.
Uwashiwali's definitely better at the moment. Oh no, we gave the toxic... Dang, toxic beast. I mean, admittedly, it will actually do a surprisingly large amount of poison. I guess maybe ectoplasm is better. Because I don't want that to be targeted by the toxic bootstraps. Void Golem, you immediately kill an item at the start of the fight. If you kill the Beast of Burden, we lose. If you don't kill the Beast of Burden, we lose to your Caltrops. Trash Titan. I mean, Juggler would be insane. Oh my god. When you use a small item, charge a large item for 1 second. Yes, please. We definitely want small items that activate now. Unfortunately, this guy's not selling that, but also he is one of the best shops I can go to if I want to buy and sell stuff.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my business.
Robe was nerfed. Now it doesn't trigger on shield usage. Dang. Sell gunpowder for no benefit just so I can buy and sell the ATM here.
Did you see it, Quixel? I made a sale. Well, okay. Here.
Now I'm only 8 gold away from our next upgrade. I'll be 6 gold when I get into the next space.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
That's unfortunate. If I buy the flail, I would be able to avoid. But the flail's so expensive. I was really hoping for a silver tier item. Well, silver tiers would still be 8. That'd still be bad. I'd love to get rid of the Beast of Burdens. Shadowed Cloak. Run model ship instead. That'd give us some shielding, but admittedly the amount of shielding it gives us would be pretty negligible. And then it would be replaced as soon as I find Balcony. Ganjo Globe and another Boomerang is back. Time to leave. So yeah, in 2 more spaces, the piggy bank will just eat enough money for the toxic boots to upgrade something for me. So I've got to make sure that I'm not holding something I don't want upgraded by that point.
Someone else finds it. It all works out.
All right.
Are you sure? Noticed I'm huge?
Have you got the better bob? Oh, I trust that you do. Dual wields. If you have exactly 2 items in play, your items have 50% additional crit chance, and you have tall buildings. Your properties give haste to adjacent items. God damn it. I really don't like the toxic enchants that we're getting. Heal. If I give this to the Toxic Beast of Burden and then it immediately gets overwritten again by the, I'm going to lose my mind. So in order to prevent that, I am going to heal enchant the boots. And now you have to give healing to whatever I get.
Now that's quality.
Cool. Oh, that's actually really cool. The Restorative Apropos Chapeau gives healing items plus 12 every cast, and then also heals for 45.
Target acquired. Engaging.
They froze our entire board, which was annoying. That's so much poison. Cryo Mastery, the first 3 times you shield each fight. Sorry, the first 3 times you shield each fight. Freeze an item for 2 seconds. Oh boy. Okay, I can't upgrade the Toxic Beast of Burden because I want the Restorative Bootstraps to hit it. I don't want to upgrade the Shadowed Cloak. I'm going to hit all in. I'm looking for the things that are good. It's kind of difficult at the moment. When you freeze, your weapons get 15 damage in the fight. Admittedly, that is a lot of damage scaling for the Toxic Beast because it freezes 4 times. And the Toxic Toolbox also freezes for us. That's a surprisingly large amount of damage scaling for us right now. Is not usually.
Asphyxians, thank you.
My battle days are over, but my weapons crave more.
I definitely need to go somewhere where I can spend money.
Enjoy the thrill of battle.
Dragon Tooth also gives Dragon type to the Toxic Beast of Burden. Dragon type is really rare. I've only seen 3 items with it. The Dragon Whelp, the Dragon Tooth, and the Dragon Wing, which seems to be a new item, but it wasn't noted in the patch notes as far as I'm aware.
Go make some more stories, then come back and tell me.
Unfortunately, a briefcase would work
Use it well. Make me proud.
very poorly for me.
Hey, when you carry my weapon, I fight alongside you.
There we go. Yo-Yo next to Toxic Beast of Burden actually wouldn't be bad. Because Juggler would cause it to also charge the Beast of Burden back up. But them getting my Beast of Burden to go off for the first time reliably with the Shield Bash is also really important. Honestly, I probably should have kept Yo-Yo there. That was a bad. It was not good.
More fights, sooner champion. Super sweaty. Bizarre bad place.
Nice. First time you freeze each fight, haste 2 items 2 seconds. That's great. I wish I froze earlier in the fight now. Definitely Mysterious Portal. Health for power, eh? Next time I move a space, the Restorative Bootstraps is going to upgrade an item.
Let us bathe you in the Master's flame.
Honestly, I'm scared actually, because if I steal Dagger, I think it's possible that the Restorative Boots tries to upgrade it. I'm just going to leave without anything. Madeira?
I'm eager to test your abilities and to improve them immeasurably.
First 5 times you use your rightmost item each fight. Freeze an item for a second. First 8 times, sorry. That is a lot of freezing when I use my Beast of Burden. Which is also a lot of damage scaling. Yeah, I'll take Coolant Leak.
I doubted a non-Sphinxian could learn that. Impressive.
Okay, now when I move to the next space. Okay, so as it turns out, I could have taken the dagger and sold it.
Reuse, recycle.
There we go. Now he's got health back. Thank you. I'm gonna sell Piggy Bank and all of the items in it so that I can get some money here. Definitely getting both of the cooldown reductions. Yeah, I don't have to worry about how much I spent here.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
None of those are a new type. Admittedly, it's pretty difficult to give us a new type at this point. Icicle instead of Ectoplasm is actually really good. Freezes immediately at the start of the fight, so it causes the 2 seconds, two haste charges on different targets.
Well, you're doing your part to clean up the bazaar.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I just wanted to make sure that I already had a loot type item. Okay, so first off, we take the Toxic Toolbox off field, so the Restorative Beast has the highest available cooldown. Then I will lower its cooldown, then I'll put it back on board.
That's been sitting there 20 years, waiting for you.
This is literally just about trying to get the Restorative Bootstraps to upgrade. I'll buy and sell as many items as are needed.
Circuits to see that find a home. You do see these tusks.
All right.
Are you sure? Have you noticed?
Ooh, squares. Oh. Deadly Caltrop squares. Thankfully, I have Restorative. So we might still be in with a shot here.
Next time
Yeah.
I'll show you what I learned.
Yeah, we are. And the damage of this bad boy gets really high because of Shatter. I'm gonna go pick up some health. Ooh. No, experience is way too important. I can't ignore I can't ignore Berserkon here for the possible level up. Especially because it's leveling up, you know, Shadowed Cloak or Icicle at this point. Like, it's definitely already leveled up the most impactful things. I mean, the toolbox remains toxic. But that's okay, you'll just hear its cooldown reduction. Speaking of cooldown reduction, I do need to go to someone who can sell. Oh! Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Balconies here. The property to the left of this has double value in combat. Its cooldown is reduced by 20%. That'd be huge. But also, trickle-down economics. When you use a large item, haste another item for 4 seconds. Shadowed Cloak would not need to exist.
It's all about motivation.
Soul of the District. Shield equal to your current health and then deal damage equal to your shield. Admittedly, really bad here for us. I mean, it's a lot of money. That's nice. I like money. Give me a gold tier loot item. Come on. Actually, I'm going to leave that in my inventory for a second here. If it gets upgraded, I'm over the moon about that.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
When you use a property, which the Restorative Beast of Burden is, it'll gain 5 additional damage. I mean, that's nice, but it's not enough. 15% additional crit chance is okay, but like, dang. There are bigger hits in the pool. If I really want to spend money, this is the option, arbitrage. I'm not gonna though. I'm gonna take Invigorating Cold, because then I get haste on the Beast of Burden from literally the start of the fight. Sell the Vial of Blood, and then I'm going to go to the Shrouded Figure and get experience from this as well. Gold tier skill is going to matter a lot more than almost every other
I am just a man who has lived a long time.
possibility. No weapons get crit chance. No thank you. Shield items. Medium for chocolate bars. No thank you. Woof. I'm going to give 40 additional damage to the Bob. It's not bad, but the fact is that this Bob does not have enough cooldown reduction right now for me to feel comfortable.
My people. Boring. My dreams are
Squares.
you to steal.
They've got big gun to double the damage of their large weapons. They just aren't fielding one. Thank heck I have restorative, otherwise we would just be losing all of these Caltrop fights that I'm getting into.
I could see you're going places, but I'm chasing you.
But also I wonder if there's so many Caltrops right now because Beast of Burden is just running supreme.
We're part shop, part museum.
This is weird. What happens if I buy something and then it upgrades the other thing? Can I no longer upgrade it with the other option? Freezing for an additional second is honestly probably more impactful than the restorative upgrade. Yeah. I could have 2 Shadow Cloaks if I really wanted to. I don't. At all. But I could. Unfortunately, we totally missed out on being able to use Juggler, despite the fact that we have it.
Stand down and submit to cryification.
I mean, the full haste of our board from the very start of the fight is sick as hell.
Disregard intel. Target threat level 8.
I've actually got Shatter to do things for us. Ice Pick, when you freeze, this gains 20 damage to the fight. Admittedly, that is a lot of scaling, but I also don't want it. Skills unique to Pygmalion. I am looking for cooldown reduction for properties, most of all.
Trouble, I hope.
When you use a tool, heal 10. I mean, that will count that, but... Dang. Your weapons have plus damage equal to your income. 13 additional damage for it will have to do.
Learn more from one day in the bazaar than a decade in academia.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
I like Lion Cane, but I don't think I keep it here. That's... I gotta be honest, I think it's just belt.
Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
And then roll. Honestly, it might even be take the restorative Shadowed Cloak off field and then roll. Like, if I can just survive until the restorative Beast of Burden hits. But then it won't hit for a second time?
Moving up in the world.
Just toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door. I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
All right. 10 more for restorative bootstraps. We'll go to Pearl's dig site.
Because you're gonna get dirty.
Athenor. Friend, weapon, and tool. Submarine. No. Property and aquatic. No new types there. I mean, realistically, like the new... Oh. There's Captain's Wheel. I mean, I do need to have haste on the Beast of Burden. Honestly, it probably doesn't need the restorative chapeau anymore. Like, it's some nice damage for it. It's 60 extra damage every time it goes off. But just having it go off is much better.
Hey, you're a natural at this.
Unfortunately, it's not yet upgraded, and this needs an upgrade before it's actually much better.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabarians. Are you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Our additional max health is going to be helpful here. Damn it.
This gets you down. Eyes on track.
Yeah, no, it's... I think if I didn't have the belt, I would have won that fight. I think if I kept the cloak on field, I would have won that fight. Ugh. Okay, so it's squares and bobs. That is admittedly the least successful bob run I've ever had, and it's still 8 wins and a silver victory, which... but I'd really like to have the bob run actually go wild. Yo-yo so that the juggler would be used, would be part of it, I think. Honestly, being able to find balcony so that I don't have to use toxic toolbox and instead can get 30% cooldown reduction, or even balcony as well so that the restorative beast of burden can have even more cooldown reduction, both of those would be huge, but alas. They just weren't enough here. Or rather, didn't turn up in the first place. Couple opportunities I had there to go to Bakhun and didn't. Could have had exactly the item I needed. We'll have to give it an opportunity to do that in a future run. For the moment, though, my name has been Rhapsody, and the name of the game has been The Bazaar. Top left is the series playlist for all the content of the game, past, present, and future. YouTube recommendation down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generally supporting the Republic on patreon.com/Rhapsody Plays. And above the thank tier, and a special thanks this episode to Eloise. Hopefully you'll have been enjoying yourselves. And hopefully we'll see y'all next time.